Hello and welcome back to Surly Thames. Now this will be my comic book haul for September 30th and October 1st, which was just the other day. Um, Went to the Hall of Fame Comic Con in Canton, Ohio, as I had posted a few days ago. Now this would be the issue of, it would be the program for the show. Wasn't really expecting this one. I believe this was one of them, was $3 because I went to a table. As soon as I walked in the door, there was a table with Dell Gold Key and all that kind of stuff. And I was there for quite a bit. And this was actually in on one of the other boxes that was around there too. So I got it for $3, but it was Sybil Danning is Black Diamond, and it came from Americomics. And once in a while, I try to pick up as much of those as I can because they're actually kind of neat. Little chesty at times, but fairly good books too. I'm surprised that those runs have went as long as they have. I picked up an old issue of the Phantom, number 17, which is my first Gold Key Phantom issue. And I love the Phantom anyway, so this was kind of nice, and it's in okay shape. I was really happy to find this one because being a Super Goof fan since I was a little kid. Number 2, it's too bad that the bottom right-hand corner has a chunk taken out, but other than that, it's in reasonably good condition. There were a bunch of Super Goofs in his boxes, but this was probably the best looking one that he had because it looked like he may have bought a collection from somebody who just threw a bunch of books into a box and never paid attention to them. But this was actually in pretty decent shape. Now I had done an episode a few weeks ago about Mighty Samson. I had read the first issue, and there were a lot of issues of Mighty Samson in these boxes, but they were really not in great condition at all. That'll actually come into play for quite a few of the titles that I picked up because they were really good issues, but you had to really go digging for them. But this was Mighty Samson number 19 from 1969. Front cover was pretty nice. The interior, it's decent for a $3 book. Trag and the Sky Gods. I did a few episodes about that a few weeks ago too. Number 7. It was just like the Mighty Samson. There were a slew of these issues there, but they were in horrible condition. And this was the best one that I've found. So I was kind of happy to get this one just because then I could read some more. And I think the last issue I had was number 6 anyway. So this will actually kind of continue on. I'll be able to read that. Number 4 of The Invaders from 1968. I love this show. I used to watch it in syndication quite a bit when I was a kid. Still love the show. But it was nice to have this in a lot better shape than my original one that I had. I can't remember what number it was. I need to start putting these things into order again. Now this one was a shocker. I found 2 decent shape books. The rest of them, like the last couple of issues, most of the issues were in really terrible shape. But Lancelot Link, Secret Chimp number 3 and number 8. This is a TV show I love, but I'm looking forward to buying some more. Atari Force number 14. I think this drops me down to 3 issues. The next couple ones actually are the same way. I needed 3 more issues to finish out this run. It hasn't taken me but maybe a couple years to actually build it, but there's not a lot of issues in the run anyway. And I've loved this series since I was younger. Unfortunately, I got rid of all the stuff that I had before, so it's getting caught up in buying them again right now. Luckily, I can find them at inexpensive prices. Secret Origins number 41. This takes me down to about 3 issues now to finish out Secret Origins run from that time period. Captain Atom number 57. It's a run from the late 80s, and I think it runs up through the mid 90s or early 90s, which a great run. Loved this character. This is what actually got me hooked into Captain Atom. And I was reading this stuff before in the Charlton books when I was younger too. So, but glad to have this one. Just a few more to go. Justice League Elite number 7. This finishes the run for me. I really didn't take it very seriously. Never really tried to put the run together as fast as I could. But I'm building so many runs that, yeah, this was just one of them that was on a back burner, but I knew I only had 1 issue to get. And this one was only in a $1 box. It was really nice to find there. And then a few seconds later, I found Justice Society of America, number 7. It's from the 8-issue series put out in the early 90s. This was one of those ones that mysteriously disappeared from my collection as well. Glad to have this one back in the run. I can't wait to reread this series. Then I went to the local shop that just had their grand opening the other day, Nerdy's, which is barber shop, comic shop, and gaming store. I picked up issue 26 of the New 52 Superman and number 29 of the same run, and that finishes that run completely. I don't have to worry about the New 52 stuff anymore. I'm getting very close to finishing out my Superman run all the way back, and that includes the Adventures of Superman run that went through, where it bounced between Superman and Adventures of Superman over the course of a few decades. Number 28 of the Marvel run of Tarzan Lord of the Jungle. This one I had to have homage to King Kong movie posters. Huge fan of Tarzan, an even bigger fan of King Kong. This I had to have it, and it's in decent shape. There's a little bit of damage up at the top right hand corner that folds from just kind of like it was bent over really bad for a while, but it represents well. And then finally, one of the 25th anniversary covers for Conan the Barbarian, number 188. Strangely, I didn't have this issue before, and I'm kind of shocked that I hadn't had it. So, but it's nice to have in the collection. Well, thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.